Hi gang, Bill Greenberg with PhoneScholar.com. I keep on saying PhoneDollar.com. PhoneScholar.com. Today is Wednesday, June 23rd, and here's a summary of some of the stuff that's on the website today. Of course, it's pre-launch, pre-day before big D-Day tomorrow for the iPhone, and I do have a couple of articles that if you're planning on trying to get or want to get the new iPhone 4, you really should pay attention because they're kind of important. First of all, but the most important announcement today at the Verizon conference is Motorola Droid X was announced. The Motorola Droid X for Verizon is official. It's going to be July 15th for $199.99. It will have with a $100 mail-in rebate, and of course that's based on a 2-year plan at the minimum of $39.99 plus the data plan. So you do have to get all that stuff to be able to enjoy the phone. It's going to have the 4.3-inch screen just like the Evo. It is going to come out with the 2.2 Froyo Android operating system. So that should be real interesting to see and watch when that comes out. The preview that I put on June 17th, the videos had the 2.1. So I'm really anticipating to see what that's going to look like. And of course when that comes out, we'll probably have a new preview for it. And it will have the Adobe Flash Player 10.1 ready. So for those of you that use Flash for a lot of things. So it looks like it's going to be a pretty exciting phone. If you look at the previews under categories, under Verizon or under Android, from the 17th there is video preview of this. So check that out under the categories and you'll see it looks like it's a pretty cool phone. Okay, now real important, I put an article on there, how to get an iPhone on Thursday. And this is just kind of a refresher of some of the things that are going to be going on. So I just want to go over this to try to help you out if you are planning, if you have not pre-ordered one and you're planning to go out and get one. And a couple of real important things. First of all, where's the best place to get it is probably going to be at one of the Apple stores. AT&T, as I said yesterday, has already announced that they're not going to have any available for sale tomorrow. They're not going to have any at least until the 29th. And supposedly, according to reports, Apple has kind of stiffed their retail partners, Walmart, Radio Shack, and Best Buy, and they're going to have very, very limited supply. And as I said a couple of times on this, I used to work for Circuit City, and when they had the PlayStation rollouts, the one store that I was at, we only got 20 of them. And these seem to be these type of things. So if you're going to go out and get one, I would check the Apple Store. That's probably your best bet. When are they going to start going on sale? The Apple Stores are going to be open up at 7 a.m. in your area tomorrow. Are there going to be lines? Well, duh, yeah. There's going to be, no matter what happens, there's going to be massive lines wherever you go. I wouldn't be surprised if I get some news reports today talking about people camping out already in front of Apple stores, or probably tonight when they close. So the countries that are going to be getting them, if you have any interest in this, is France, Germany, Japan, the UK, and of course the US. Cost, as we already said, is either $199 or $299 depending on if you want the 16 or 32 megabyte. If you buy them outright, they're $599 and $699 if you're not eligible for an upgrade. If you do need to check to see if you're eligible for an upgrade, you can go to my account on AT&T.com, or you can, on your phone, you can do star 639 pound. That's star 639 pound, and they will send you a text message of whether you're eligible for an upgrade or not. So some good information from that. And here's the best part. If money is no object, you don't care what it is, some way, somehow, there's already hundreds of them supposedly on eBay. I don't know where these are coming from. People who are better inclined with eBay would know this better than I would. But they're listed at all kinds of price, and there's one on there. There's a few of them up there, or it says for $15,000. So if you really want one and you can't get one in one of the stores and you have more money than you know what to do with, go on eBay and grab one for 15 grand. So good luck to everybody trying to get them. I also have a review to let you go over that. But in between, I want to tell you, T-Mobile has introduced 3 new Samsung phones. The Samsung Smiley, which actually is a Samsung and then just a smiley face. If you go to T-Mobile.com, there's not even the word smiley, but you have to call it something. It's a slider with a full QWERTY keyboard, 1.3 megapixel camera, $19.99 with contract. So real nice. These are all basically social networking type of phones, not smartphones. There's the Gravity 3, which does have a flip-up slide. It's a slider, but the full QWERTY keyboard, not a slider. It's the portrait slider, not the, excuse me, the landscape slider, which is a sideways. 2 megapixel camera, $49.99 with contract. And then the Gravity T, which is basically the Gravity 3 with the touch screen, 2.8-inch screen, 2 megapixel camera, $74.99. So check those out. They look like they're pretty good midline phones if you don't need all the bells and whistles of a smartphone. And then lastly, I put on here an iPhone 4 review roundup. And I know we've been doing a lot of these, but this one is really cool because it has reviews from the people who do the reviews from the Wall Street Journal, New York Times, USA Today, PC World, and Gadget, and Boing Boing. Boing Boing, it's just funny to say that. Now, conspicuously absent is Gizmodo, who was the one that leaked the story of the iPhone 4. They weren't asked to do this. But PC World and Gadget, Wall Street Journal, I get most of my articles from these people, so they're really on top of it. And the categories that they use are takeaway, design, the FaceTime, the face-to-face talking, and voice over IP, the video messaging back and forth, the technical performance, the iOS 4, how that's performing, and the drawbacks. And it shows each one. So again, before you go out and buy one or anything, you might want to take a look at this article and see what they say. And these are the experts in the field. So, and they really get in depth with them. So it's really a good article. Check it out. Under categories, under AT&T and Verizon, AT&T and Verizon battle supply issues. So this is just not an AT&T issue with the iPhone 4. The Incredible for Verizon is back-ordered right now, and they're back-ordered until late July. Lowell McAdams, the CEO of Verizon, said they could have doubled their sales in the Incredible if they could have had it available. That's how much demand there is for this stuff. And basically, they're blaming the fact that the companies are having a problem getting the touchscreens, which coincidentally are made by Samsung, who is the #1 provider for phones in the U.S. So, pretty interesting how all this stuff works. And I will tell you, again, working at Circuit City and in retail for 25 years, I saw this all the time, where you see, and I think part of it is marketing, I think part of it's supply, but part of it's marketing, where they flood the first couple of days with product to get everybody excited about it, and then they get back ordered. It just seems incredible that they don't know or don't anticipate the amount of orders that they're going to get with this stuff. That every time they seem that these major product issues, there's a huge surprise in regards to inventory, and that just, so I think part of it may be a marketing scheme to flood the market, get people really hungry, and then when they get plenty of supply, again, they put it out. Now, coincidentally, if you're asking about the Motorola Droid X, now again, this is not until July, but according to Verizon, they said that they will have plenty of stock for that launch date, so we'll have to see what happens with that. Anyway, good luck tomorrow for those of you getting the iPhone 4. I'll probably talk to you before. Once you get it, send me any comments that you have on it at blog questions at phonescholar.com. And I'd love to hear for the stories about it. I'm already getting a few in about the iOS 4 upgrade, which I'll put on there. And then when I get some iPhone 4 stories, we'll put those on there too. Have a great day, and I will talk to you tomorrow.